You motherfuckers. What's going on, y'all? We back. Now, y'all chose stereotypes for the serious topic number 3, so let's just hop right into it. First of all, a lot of people stereotype. You might do it subconsciously and not even know. But the thing is, most of us don't go ahead and voice it. When you voice something, that is a whole different thing. That's when you really, that can really cause a situation. Nobody knows what you think because you're not saying it. But once you say it, that's a whole different thing. And you see a lot of these people on the internet. We see it all day. It's happened on my channel. It's happened in my personal messages. Some of the PMs I've gotten on here are just so ignorant. One, when I start putting webcam commentaries up. Oh, I thought you were white all this time. I'm unsubscribed. I don't like black commentators. Or people comment on my videos like, okay, so I guess you working for chicken now. Are you serious? So, stereotype, let's go ahead and talk about some of them. All black people supposedly love potato salad, Kool-Aid, cornbread, and chicken. Like other people don't like that stuff. You know how many white people I know that love chicken, and they're the first ones that got their hands in the chicken at family cookout and little picnic dinners at our jobs, or potato salad. And I don't like Kool-Aid, by the way. Not I used to. It's too sugary. I don't do it. I outgrew Kool-Aid a long time ago. And on top of that, you don't see black people on Kool-Aid commercials now, do you? Stereotype number 2. White people can't jump, dance, and they eat sauerkraut and hot dogs. I eat hot dogs, so for me to even say that to somebody else would make me sound ignorant. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people voice those stereotypes like they themselves don't fit some of it, and that they don't know anybody besides the people that they say fit it. That is so ignorant. And I got 2 stories for y'all. I'm going to try to fit those in at the end of the video or at some point. More stereotypes. All people from, like Iraq or whatever, that area around there, all are terrorists. Are you serious? I know people that are I don't want to say it the wrong thing. Indian, I guess. Excuse me if I'm saying the wrong thing. I don't mean to offend anybody. I know Indian people that you would never know they were Indian unless you seen them. Same thing, I know an Asian guy that does not like egg rolls, that does not eat rice, that is not a genius, and that doesn't know martial arts. Like, are you serious? And that's another one. If you did, you might have thought he was black if you didn't see him. So, these stereotypes are totally ridiculous. And I mean, those are not as offensive as, some of the other ones. All white people have sex with family members, or all black fathers don't take care of their kids. You know what I mean? I know a comment's going to come on this video, and I'm just going to remove it. But I do not want to see those comments on the serious videos. I get those comments like that all the time. A lot of them just go to my PMs. I don't even block most people. I've only blocked a couple people, but I'm definitely giving people to Dwight Howard if you go ahead and you say something like that on one of these videos. And look, this is the stuff that bothers me, because people don't think for 1 second that it's not about skin color or nationality. It's basically how you were brought up and what you were around when you were born. If you take any infant of any color and put him with any family of any skin color, he is going to act like the people around him. He's going to like the things they like. If you brought up on a certain food as a kid, that's the stuff you're going to like. It has nothing to do with skin color. I just don't understand how people could be that ignorant. And then they think that they know everything and that they're smart and they're this and they're that. But simple stuff like that doesn't even register in their minds. So this whole stereotype thing, I don't know where it came from. And really, these little kids that get on Call of Duty, that get on the internet, that get on YouTube, who is teaching them this stuff? How do they even know to say some of the stuff that they're saying to people? You know what I mean? I know that some of these parents are teaching them, but I know at the same time they're telling them not to ever say that to their face. Why? Because like I said, you got your keyboard and mouse or your telephone or whatever you have. So nobody can do anything to you. But, you say something to the wrong person at the wrong time, no matter what color they are, it's not going to be too good for you. You're going to get the blues. You got to be careful what you say to people. Some people get very easily offended by stereotypes and racial comments. They take that stuff to heart. So maybe they had a bad day and they need one more thing to push them over the edge before they hurt somebody. And then you might be that person. You might go ahead and say something that you think is funny at the moment. You go ahead and say it. Now me, I don't get offended of the stereotypes. They're ignorant. They're stupid. Some of them are funny. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the stuff is funny. As long as it's not offensively funny, I'm cool. You know what I mean? I don't get offended over it. I'm not that soft. You know what I mean? But here's the stories real quick. These aren't funny. They're very offensive because they happened to me. Number one, I was 17, and according to the stereotypes, I never had a job before, so maybe this is all a lie. But I'm 17. I worked at Kmart. I wanted some money for the prom and to buy my school clothes. Once I got 15, I said, look, I'm going to get up my own job. I don't have to ask my mom to buy me no clothes for school. And I can buy whatever the hell I want. I can go to the mall when my friends ask me to go to the mall. We can do whatever because I got my own money. I don't got to wait on allowance like some of you little spoiled brats. But anyway, I'm working at Kmart. I went off on a whole tangent there. And it's casual dress day, which is every Friday. I was only working there for about a week and a half, so I was still new. Casual dress day, you can wear jeans, a t-shirt, and tennis shoes. Whatever you want to wear, basically. So I got my jeans, my tennis shoes, and t-shirt on, just like everybody else that day. Well, I'm on stock duty that day, so I'm walking around the store like I'm touching stuff, moving stuff, going to the back, bringing stuff to the front, all that stuff there. Well, I noticed somebody's following me around the store. Now, initially, when somebody's following you, you're not sure. I don't want to offend the guy, so I didn't say nothing. But when somebody's following you, you don't stare at them because you want to make sure they're following you before you actually say something. So this dude's following me. I waited for about 15 minutes. I kept peeking over my shoulder, looking ahead to see if this dude's really following me. Like I said, I didn't want to stare at him. Well, 15, 20 minutes walked by. Every aisle I'm in, this guy's in. So I'm like, yo, man, are you following me? He's like, no, man. I said, yo, you're following me. First of all, I work here. And I wasn't offended because I worked here. I was offended because he's following me around thinking I'm going to take something. Obviously, he wasn't following any of the other people around the store, but you're going to follow me around the store. For what? I mean, I'm not going to take nothing. And I'm an employee. You didn't know I was an employee, but you followed me around because you thought I was a customer that was just touching stuff and wasn't going to pay for anything. That comes from a stereotype. Maybe he didn't say that to me, but he thought it. And for that reason, he decided to follow me around the store. I went to human resources over that and got that whole situation straight because I noticed him following other people after that. And that was some bullshit. Story number 2. I'm at a different job. By this time, I got a way better job. And I told y'all before, I work in IT. Just because I'm goofy and loud doesn't mean I don't know anything. You know what I mean? I had a nice job working for a nonprofit. Now I got paid through funding. That don't mean I didn't get paid. But anyway, so I'm working in IT, which means I did a lot of networking for a lot of places around the city. And they just, they work with the place I work for. Well, I got a call from a business down the street that they were having networking issues. Man, it was one of those places that was like an apartment building, and they had like 10 businesses, so somebody had to buzz you in. So I go up to the buzzer, and before I push the buzzer, guess they had a camera. Somebody's like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here for so-and-so, and I'm here to do this." Instead of buzzing me in, they sent somebody to the door. They never let me in. He sat on the other side of the door and had a 15, 20-minute conversation with me and was not going to let me into the building. For what reason? I know, but I don't know, you know what I mean? So I sat there. The guy I was trying to get with was out at lunch, so he wasn't even in there yet. The only reason I ever got into the building is because he was done with lunch, and he came back into the building and let me in from the main lobby, and I'm talking to him like, they wasn't trying to let me in. He's like, I know, man. Some people are just, and I'm like, you know what? That's totally ridiculous. I'm here to help y'all as a business, and because, I'm a young black kid, they're thinking I'm here for something totally different. Why are they just scared of somebody? I haven't even done anything. But that goes to show you what type of people, that just are around here. This commentary is coming to a close. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all got any other topics, go ahead and put them in the comment section. If it gets thumbs up, I'm going to go ahead and cover the next one. I'm out of here.